The biggest mistake people make when choosing a career is that they choose the job first and the life second. And this is how you end up making decent money, but living a life you just don't enjoy. If you're trying to figure out what to do with your life, I'm going to show you a better way. So it sounds simple, but you should start with the life you want and then build your career around that life. So think about it. From the time that we're kids, we're constantly being asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Not necessarily what kind of life do you want to live when you're grown. So what do people do? Well, they pick careers based on what sounds impressive, what their parents want them to do, or what they think will make them happy, but they never actually define what happy looks like. And 10 years later, those people have a decent job with a steady income, but really no freedom, no time, no plan. And that's not a motivation problem, that's more of a direction problem. So here's the shift that changes everything. Don't choose your career first, choose your life first. Because every career, whether it be an emergency room doctor or a welder, comes with a built-in lifestyle. You just don't realize it until you're already in that job or career. So instead of asking what job do I want, start asking some better questions. Do I want a lot of free time, or am I okay working long hours for a few years? Do I want predictable schedules or a higher income potential? Do I want to live in a small town or a big city? Or do I want low stress, or am I willing to handle a little bit of pressure, a little bit of stress for higher pay? Because the answers to those type questions will eliminate so many careers for you immediately. So let's make this real. Let's say you want a house on 100 acres, some financial freedom, plenty of disposable income, and the ability to invest early on in your career pretty aggressively. So those lifestyle goals are going to require plenty of income and consistency. So a job with overtime opportunities, very strong pay, obviously, and low barriers to entry. So these are jobs like the trades, the welders, the refinery workers, the oil field workers, power plant workers, linemen, etc. This might actually be the fastest path to those lifestyle goals that I mentioned. But not everybody wants all the material things. They don't want to work their life away. Let's say you want something a little bit different. Let's say you want a flexible schedule, some remote work, more control over your time. Who doesn't want that? So now you're probably looking at more of the tech jobs, a computer science degree type, some sales jobs, real estate agent would be a good one, or building something, creating a business on your own. So you also have to realize and be realistic that there's no perfect career. It's hard to find jobs making $500,000 per year, working 20 hours from your game room. There's only a career that matches the lifestyle that you want. So here's something that most people don't think about. So for me, there wasn't like the perfect career path at all. I wanted high income, disposable income to buy my own house, have money for vacations and that type of thing. But I also, I really love having a flexible schedule and staying at home, working on my hobbies, going running every morning, that type of thing. So what I've done is I put a price tag on the lifestyle that I want. So being debt free, I can easily live on $4,000 a month. So therefore, using the 4% rule, I need around $1.2–1.3 million after tax to live comfortably on, to live my goal lifestyle. So I said all that to say this. So if you're like me and you just weren't fired up to go work a blue collar job, being a welder, power plant, and you didn't want to stay in school for 20 years and become a doctor and have that high income, well, put a price tag on the goal lifestyle that you want. And of course, that might mean, taking a harder job earlier on, working a bunch of overtime, or choosing income over passion for now. And this is the part that people just don't like to hear. So you might not start off in your dream job, but if you get this right, you can actually build your dream life even faster. Most people fall into a career and then try to build their life around it. But if you flip that and design your life first, you can build something most people never do, and that's a career that actually works for you.